Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. And today I'm in Pisgah National Forest and Pisgah Game Lands here at the Sycamore Flats Recreation Area. Those of you who have been following my channel for a while will know that this has been one of my spots here the past couple months because my daughters have been doing Shakespeare classes and rehearsals and performances about 20 minutes from here. And so this is a fairly convenient spot to go during their multi-hour rehearsals and things. And that's why I'm here today, actually. I've got probably the longest time I've ever had to do an activation at one spot. I could have probably fit in like an activation in another area, but I didn't want to do a rove tonight. I just want to take it really chill and just enjoy a long activation. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's going to be very long, probably. It may even be 2 videos. I may separate them out. I'm not sure. But we actually are coming close to the next UTC day. It's, let's see, locally, it's 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. It is February the 9th. It's Friday. So I've got about an hour and a half before the UTC day change. And then at 7 o'clock p.m., we'll be in a new UTC day. And I recently activated up the road here probably 7 miles at a little secluded spot. That was probably the video before this one or something like that. And I tried to do the same thing where I activated in one UTC day and then rolled over into another. I had another activation, but I didn't quite get the 10 I needed in the short amount of time I left myself. So I only got 9. So that one wasn't a valid activation, but in my world all activations are valid. If you go out and make 3 contacts, it was fun doing it. Yeah, so today I have got more time, so I'm not too worried about time being an issue. Light will be an issue. There's really no outside lights that I see here at all. I've never been out here before at nighttime, but I brought my own. Because sunset will be around 6 o'clock or so only about 30 minutes from now. And you should always know when sunset is. If you're getting close to that time, it's nice to know. It's not a problem, though. I've actually got here in my pack, I brought this looks like my kind of camping / radio gear with me, including my lantern, which I forgot to bring last time because it was charging. I brought my lantern. This is a little Goal Zero lantern. And I also brought my headlamp. This is a Phoenix headlamp, and I'll have a model number in the description below, or actually a link to my QRT report. In fact, this is a little housekeeping here if you've never watched my videos before. I always post a post on QRT.com that's a field report, and I encourage you to check that out. It's always linked below in the description. In that field report, I have a lot of links to things. I put a lot of background information in there, extra photos, things like that. So it's a great place to go if you want more information about what I'm doing, what's here, all that good stuff. So I'd encourage you to always check that out. Also, I don't edit my videos, and this is going to be a crazy long one probably, or 2 crazy long ones. So what you can do is just hover your mouse over the timeline in YouTube and you'll see chapters, because I always mark off and delineate chapters. So you can skip over the portions you don't want. If you don't want to see the antenna deployment, skip over it. If you only want to see the antenna deployment, click on that and just watch that. Also, you'll notice that even though these videos are very long, you won't see any ads being rolled in the middle of the video, and that's because I turn off all monetization on YouTube. Now, YouTube can still put ads in if they decide to do it, but it's not because of me. So at present, they'll sometimes roll ads at the beginning or end of my video, but I'm not getting revenue for that. It's just something that they do. If you'd like to support me, I just ask that you do it directly through my Patreon channel, my Patreon fund, or through the coffee funds. And you can get to Patreon and coffee. There's links below this. Don't ever feel pressure to support me if you are on a fixed income or you're saving up your first radio or something like that. My stuff will always be free, but the support does mean a lot to me, and it means I can do even more of what I'm doing here now. So that's actually kind of cool. Sorry, I'm getting phone calls out here. I'm not used to, I didn't even know I had cell phone service out here. So yeah, that's just one way that you can support me if you feel like doing it. If you don't, that's fine too. Anyway, so let's get started. I'm actually going to do something I don't think I've done before in a video, which is I'm going to actually deploy two antennas. There's one I want to use early on for the higher bands, not that I'll be going super high, and I'll talk about that one here in a second. I also want to put up a 40 meter end-fed half wave, and I've been looking here. One thing I always do when I come to a park, and last time I deployed a 40 meter end-fed half wave from this picnic shelter was in one of these trees here. I think this time I'm going to run it like through one of these trees because there is a path right here you can see, and I try to stay away from paths, especially when it's getting close to dusk, because people may not see my lines or wires and they may trip over them or something. I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to go parading through here and try to snag maybe one of these branches on one of these trees and pull my antenna through. I want to do this part first. I want to set up my antenna first for my wire antenna, because doing this with a headlamp at night looking up into a tree is not as fun. Taking it down, not a big deal with a headlamp, with a good headlamp. It's almost like being in the daytime, but when you're trying to like aim and do stuff with a headlamp on, it's not nearly as fun. So we're going to do that part of the deployment early. And yeah, I may just use this. I could possibly use this tree right here actually. If I just shoot it way up there, it can almost be like a vertical, and I can maybe make that work. Or grab one of these branches on the side here. Huh. This is what I look for though. I just try to keep things out of people's way. I think I'm going to just shoot it back there like I thought. So let's grab the line here real quick. And we'll at least set up this part of the antenna. There's another little path here, but I think I can move off this line so that it's not in the way of the path. This is more like a little manway thing. It's sort of a formal path, I guess, but let's see. I just need a little space to do this and to run the line through. It'd be great if I could hit that big branch there. Any of these, frankly, would be great. There's a lot of briars here, so it's going to be fun taking this down tonight when it's dark and I've got my headlamp on. That's okay. Here we go. Now, I will tell you, my slinging arm's not feeling good right now. I've got a rotator cuff issue. So I'm going to try to be easy on it when I do this. Not that this takes a lot of shoulder action. Let me set this back here, where you can maybe watch me do this. See if I can actually get this. I don't know if I can or not. So that was interesting, actually. What I did was I shot it up, and I was really pleased with the branch it went through. It's a really nice solid one. It was in that area I was going for. but it kind of came down between a whole bunch of other branches, so it kind of forced it vertically. And so I could have just redone the shot and aimed for one of the branches on the tree that's just behind that one, and probably would have been clear of it. But then I looked at it and thought, no, I can probably just pull this out, throw the line over this brush over here, and we'll be good. And I think that's what happened. I think we're fine. So let's go back and put it up. By the way, this stuff I'm running through right now, none of it's like endangered species or anything like that. These are all kind of weeds, and things are going to fall down anyway. So you can see sort of how I did it. So now what I'll do is just go ahead and get my, I think I'm going to use my Infet Halfway from Colin this time. Haven't used it in a while. And it's a good one, though. It's a really good one. This MM0 OPX. Colin makes a really, really nice, really efficient Infet Halfwave transformer. It's just, stuff's great. I haven't used it in a little while. I used this really heavily for a while, and haven't had it out in the outdoors. Okay, let's go ahead, and this will be a little awkward bringing this one in, only because I'm going to be so far away over in there pulling it up, and it may require a little bit of negotiation here. I'm actually going to throw this that way a little bit and do a lot of the line here before I get going. And no, I don't have my wireless mics running yet. I haven't had time to even mess with them yet, but I look forward to doing it. Let's make a little knot. Okay, could you hold this? Okay, I'll go ahead and pull this up, and I'm just going to go on over to the other side and do this from here. How many other YouTubers would give you this much time with basically dead video air, right? Okay, here we go. I may have to pull it up yet a little bit more now that I see it. I put the weight is hanging on the line on the other end just to kind of provide a little tension on the antenna wire. Oh, I see where it's coming through now. Ooh, I think I can fix that. It's caught on a branch over here. I can make it just a little bit better of a sloper. There we go. That's even better. You can't see this in the video, I'm certain of it. But there we go. That's really nice now. Okay, so what I need to do is hook the feed line to it and then figure out about how high it is and then tie it off over here somewhere. And I'm just using my ABR Industries RG316. And we are expecting wet weather possibly tonight, which is one of the reasons I set up on the picnic table as well in the shelter. It wasn't taken, it wasn't reserved. I also brought my tarp with me, so I could have just set up underneath a tree with the tarp, but why do that if you've got a picnic shelter? Okay, let's see, I may actually try to keep the feed line, I'll probably try to keep this portion of it here in the, here underneath the shelter, so that if we do run into some rain or something, the feed point isn't getting wet. So I'm going to wrap this guy around the picnic area. There we go. Now I'll just go over here and grab this end of the line, tie it probably to my backpack, because when I start to pull on it on the other end, I'm taking more time to set this up, and the reason why is I'm trying to make it easy for me to take down in the dark. That's one of the reasons why I'm taking a little extra time here. So now we go back out there. I'm going to pull this so that it pulls up the end of the feed line a little bit more. If we were to get rain, a really heavy rain or something, then I could bring that in a little bit better underneath the shelter. Let me go ahead and pull this through. There we go. Now, all of this prep should really help. So this is semi-protected right now, but I could pull this in a little bit further and it'd be underneath that shelter if we got some heavy rain. I don't expect it to be heavy tonight. If I'm lucky, maybe it won't rain on me at all. But that's set up and good to go. And in the dark, it won't be hard for me to come around here, untie that, pull the line down, then go back and pull through the throw line. And this is in no one's way. It's not in the path over here. So the likelihood of someone running into it is super, super low. They'd have to like run into the woods to get to it. So, and it's pretty conspicuous with this yellow line. And you may be able to see my little throw weight hanging from the throw line. Not only does it make it easier for me to find my throw weight later, but it puts a little bit of tension on the line so the antenna stays in position. And it's actually in a almost perfect 40-meter sloping position. It's up really high, and the top of the antenna, I think, is really up at the top of the tree there, maybe slightly over, but not much. So should perform well, hopefully. Now, the next antenna we're going to put up is really small. Let me talk about this a little bit. So the folks at Chameleon sent this to me. This is their new mini tripod. I have not used it in the field at all, but it pairs with the Chameleon MPAS Lite and MPAS 2.0 system antennas, and it's just a really cool little tripod. It looks a little bit like the, it's called the Gable or Gabble tripod, and in that it's super compact. I like this because it's probably slightly lighter weight. It's not super lightweight, probably slightly lighter weight than the stainless steel spike that I've often used with the MPAS Lite. And the MPAS Lite is a great multi-band antenna. You do need an ATU most of the time to operate it. You can operate it without an ATU if you spend the time tuning it up and finding the points on the antenna for how long to extend it per band. But I just tend to use it with an ATU because it works really well that way. The top of this tripod actually has two different threads here. So it's got an outer one and then an inner one. And the inner one is the one that you use their little adapter that they include with the tripod. And you just push it on. And you're going to probably think right now, like, what's the price of this? I'll probably have to put it in the video. If I forget to put it in the video, remind me. Well, I can't really change that. But what I can do is make sure it'll definitely be in my report on QRPer.com. Here we go. This takes me a little time, though, to do this. There we go. But anyway, it's kind of cool because it is super, super portable, super easy to deploy. You know, you could put this in your car, you could put it anywhere, and it's going to take care of you when you're out and about. Let's look at how we mount this now. Basically, you put, oh, this is the reason why this is not working. Stupid. I was using the wrong side. I was using the wrong side of it. Okay, here we go. I was thinking, I thought it was a little tighter last time. So you take the hybrid, I think this is the hybrid micro. You attach it. You deploy these legs. I'm going to just put them perfectly flat. It means that this will be really close to the ground, then I'm not too worried. You know what? I may not. Maybe I'll do it like this. Maybe I'll do it at about this angle right here, and that'll keep it up off the ground a little bit. It's not windy today or anything, so this should work fine. Then I put the MPAS Lite on here. Oh, and another thing I need to do, that I forgot to do, is attach my counterpoise to this. And that needs to be done because usually the counterpoise attaches to the ground spike, but what we're going to do this time is just attach it here. I think this will fit. And I'll just put it down here and that'll act as a ground for sure. And I'll put this in. There we go. You have to have a counterpoise with antennas like this. They can work without them, but they're not efficient whatsoever. Keep in mind, this is my first time doing this, so I'd practiced for a little while, so it would have been really quick. Okay, let's go put this guy up. And I may just put it right here next to me, like right here, I think. So I'll throw the counterpoise down. I'll probably unroll about 25 feet of the counterpoise. Just unlock each one of these little legs. They're not huge legs, but they're enough to give it a nice solid base. And that's it. That's your whole antenna. And all we have to do is extend the vertical. Put it right here. Actually, I'm going to move it over here. I need a flatter spot. I need a flatter spot for this. So I'm going to move, not that it's windy, but I'm going to move it over here. And of course, I knock it over, but this will be fine. I would put weights on the feet if it were really windy outside, but okay. Time to attach the coax. Again, this is some ABR Industries. Oh, I should say, did I say this? Chameleon sent me this tripod at no cost to me. Like, they just sent it to me to try out. So it was free and full disclosure. But I don't know how much there is to review here, really. It's just a nice, convenient tripod. Looking at it, looking at the size of the antenna, with it fully deployed, I mean, I don't think I'd want to use this with the MPAS 2.0 with 2 sections of it. That would be really, really tall for such a small base. However, I could also take my backpack and kind of put it up against the base of this thing and it wouldn't move anywhere, even if it was kind of breezy. With the MPAS Lite, it's 17 feet tall. I don't think it's going to be a problem. If it falls over, I'll just pick it back up. I've whittled away a lot of time just doing this. But I think I'll use this to go on 20 meters first and see if there's any activity still on 20 meters. It's not quite too late for that, I don't think. And where should I set up here? I'll figure that out. By the way, I'll probably operate for a while, then I'm going to stop before the change in UTC day. I brought some soup with me to heat up and some coffee, which will be nice. It's kind of cool tonight. It's actually not super cold though. This is about the warmest day that I've had in a while. Okay. Let's see here. We can look at all the nice carvings on this table. Hopefully there's nothing too vulgar here. Okay, let's grab the gear here and get going. I've been talking way too much. You can tell I'm not in a hurry, and I like this. This is really nice. Let me know if you like these videos or hate them. Some people probably hate this, having these super long videos. I can't do these often. So for me, it's kind of a luxury to not be in a hurry and just take my time. It's like a serious luxury, to be honest. My cool Tufton cover. I love this thing, Joshua. Love it. Oh, what? I have to remember what kind of key I brought with me to use today. I may have brought my Bengali. Did I bring my Bengali adventure again? I had to get ready super, super quickly. And that's the reason why I have so much stuff just kind of tossed together in here. Normally, I'm a little more organized, but I had a really, really super busy day. And I'm trying to come off of all of that, to be honest. These have been busy, busy times for our family. So much going on at once. But if you've had teenage daughters or sons, I'm sure you understand. You've probably been in a similar situation. It's all worth it in the end, but when you're going through it, it feels like it's never going to end. It's like one obligation after another. Okay, I'm actually going to just start a new one here. I don't like wasting this paper. This is right, and the ring pads are expensive. I think they're worth every penny, but they're a little expensive. So let's see. Today is the 9th. That's right. 09 February 2024. I'm actually starting to write the year correctly again. KX2, and this right now will be the MPAS Lite with the tripod. Then, let's see, we're in K4510, Pisgah National Forest. And I think we'll start on 20 meters. CW. Okay, I gotta set up these other logs here too. And they need to be set up on my right side because I type better on my right. And I'll just use my Surface Go, which is hopefully charged up. because I don't want to have to transpose the number of contacts I'm probably going to make this evening, because it'll probably be in excess of 40 or so. Okay, let me think. Well, oh yeah, key. Let me look for a key while I'm doing this. Oh wait, I'm the key. Oh yeah, this is what I packed. What am I saying? I remember what I packed now. I'm looking forward to using this. I have not used this yet in the field. This came from my buddy Jonathan, KM4CFT. And it's a little key kind of his own design. He told me that he sent this to me. I don't think now he is producing these or anything. Jonathan, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments of the video and or QRPer.com and let me know what you think. But I don't think he's producing them, you know, for like mass distribution or anything like that. But it's a cute key. It's really nice. It kind of looks like a CW Morse key, but not quite. We'll see if this guy works. I'm going to set up my logs here on the side. So I'll put K4SWL at K-4510, 2024-0209. PODA, Parks on the Air. I like using hammers on this Surface Go 2. I really do like using it on here. Band is 20 meters. Power I'll put at 5. It doesn't really matter if that's in there or not. CW, my park, K-4510. Now I have no internet connection here. I could though. You know, I could. I think that since I have internet, maybe I'll turn on my hotspot and get it to connect. That may be nice. And that would be, it'll just give me a little extra connectivity here while I'm making my contacts and stuff. And let me just do, sorry, I gotta answer somebody. A text. Okay, let's see here. Got that done. I'm ready to go. Let me put in my obligatory holder, KX2 MPAS. And I'll get rid of that as soon as I can. Here we go. Okay. Turn on the ATU. Okay, let's see here. A lot of noise here. That's worrying me a bit. Maybe from the lights or something in those restrooms that are actually closed. You can't use those restrooms, but okay, well, there's some stuff going on out there. So let's just try 62. This is a kind of a quieter time of the day when people are at, I am hearing some QRM growling away. We'll wait here just a second before I hit the ATU button. Okay. I don't hear anybody. And boom. What is the time? 23:01. I've got 1 hour to make a valid activation. What I plan to do is operate maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes, take an intermission, and make my soup, make my coffee, eat. I'm not going to do that on camera. and then switch out antennas and do everything. So let's go ahead and start calling. What did I set the speed at? I can't remember. That's 21, 20. Okay, got it at 20. And hopefully the RBM picks up. Move this out of the way so that's not bright. You can see the logbook a little bit better. Cute key though. I like this, Jonathan. But again, don't hound him about this. I don't know if he's making these or not. But I like the size. I like how it's kind of enclosed. This would be a pretty good one to use in the rain, I think. Those contacts are in here. And I don't know, it's nice and tight. Come on, 20 meters. Sure, you got a little bit left in you. Great signal. Okay, it's got, what, 4 down now. That's nice. Happy with that. Sorry, I'm trying to take... Nice to get Rhode Island. Thank you for that. Oh, good to get you in here. Good to get you, Paul. Thank you. Thank you, Jim. Oh, I was looking to see if I had... I know what's making that noise. That is my pad on here. Let me see if I'm spotted. Okay, was that 7? Okay. Great signal from Colorado. Oh, let me start on this new page. This is casual. I like this. I really like this. It's nice not to have always a massive pile up like you get during the days. It's kind of nice having it kind of chill. While I'm doing this, I'm going to look to see if I'm spotted now. That's the thing I was going to try to do. Let's see. Let's look at bands, modes, CW. That was what, 12. Still trying to look to see if I'm spotted. And I am not spotted. That's the reason I'm not getting anybody too, I think. Let's see. Spots. Let me add a spot for myself. Oh, I have to be signed in to do that. I'll have to do that from my phone probably. Let's get in here and do this. It's hard for me to do this at the same time I'm calling and doing stuff. Hoda.app. Come on, bring me up. I did. Okay, good. Add a spot. Frequency is 14052. 14052.5. Park reference is K-4510. Oh, CW. Comment. Sometimes it asks for a comment. This may help. Okay, wait, that was dot. Okay. It is a Z. I thought I heard a Z. I like your call sign. I'm a Rush fan. And a Toronto fan. I think I got that right. Okay. I got you, Carl. Okay. That's the QSB going on there. Steve, it sounds like you're here in the park with me. I think I got that right. Okay, wait. There's an A. Okay, wait. I gave him 2 different signal reports. Sorry about that. Oklahoma, nice. Fading's getting pretty bad. Good to get you in here, Mike. Always good to get you in here. Oh, you are fading. I know that's not correct. Okay. Is that it? Okay, we'll go QRT here for just a little bit, not for long. And what I'll do is mark it in the PODA site. I'm going to put in here for my respot, I'm going to put taking... I'm going to put in my comments. Can I do that? Why is it not logging in? Oh, it's asking me to log in. That's right, I did this on my phone here. So I'm going to do a respot of myself. Because I'm going to make my, I'm going to move off of 20 meters now. That was a lot of fun. I logged like, what, 22 or 23 stations, I think. Dinner break. Dinner and coffee break. Okay. Back in 30 minutes. Okay, done. Spot. Dinner and coffee break, back in 30 minutes. Okay, I probably should have listed it QRT. I don't know. I don't know if that would do away with my, you know, whatever, with the RBN. But obviously the RBN, the connection to the RBN, either I didn't input my scheduled activation properly, which I'm pretty sure I did because I double checked it. I think that link between the PODA website and the ribbon, the RBN, the Reverse Beacon Network, wasn't working today because the first few contacts I got were just from probably people that have me in Hammers or Ham Alert, yes, that have me in Ham Alert. Before I forget, let me take a picture here real quick. Someone's got like a duck call down there or something, or a kid. I'm not sure which. I was hearing it and I was like, that just sounds weird. Okay, here we go. Take some photos to remind myself I was on 20. And now it is time for some dinner. And what I'll do is I'll maybe just show this setting it up. I don't know that this is necessary, but this is just how I do things. Now, I'm going to put my... There's so much noise here. There must be... There's somebody that's having a party out there or something. Okay, let's see. I'm going to turn on my headlamp. Did I mention you always have a headlamp with you? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay, I'll just pull my camera off of the mount here. So that worked really well. I may even put this antenna up before I start my next segment of the activation. Okay, there's that. Oh, I did bring my Bengali adventure in here. I couldn't remember what all I threw in here. I threw in stuff so quickly. Oh, I've got to go out to the car to grab some stuff, so I'll probably stop the video here for a moment. I need to grab my soup and things from the car. I brought some bread, some soup, some decaf coffee that I ground right before I came out here. I'll probably make that as well, because I've got some time to kill, and I love this. This is so refreshing to do sometimes. So I'll be right back. Again, if you don't care about watching this part of me making my soup and stuff, that's perfectly fine. I'll probably start my soup and then pack up this antenna while I'm doing it. So I'll be back in just a second. So a really quick update here. So that didn't go according to plan. So first of all, as soon as I turned off the camera, this, I think it was a bunch of like kids in a car came by and they were like blasting music like crazy loud. And I knew if I had my camera on YouTube would do all kinds of copyright violations and stuff. So I didn't even turn on my camera then, and their car broke down as they were leaving, and they were sitting over here on the road still blasting their music, trying to figure out their car or whatever, but they kept their music going the whole time. So I just kind of plugged away, started making my soup, and my soup came in a jar that I got at the grocery store, and still listening to see if the fire is going. So basically I got out my little stove, and I realized that the canister was almost out, and it just heated up just enough to kind of get the soup going, and then it stopped, and the soup was still like not hot at all. But fortunately, I always keep extra stuff. I didn't have an extra canister, but I had my little alcohol burning stove, And so I use my alcohol burning stove, and I'm using it right now to finish this off, and hopefully it'll be enough to just get it warm enough, and that's all I really need. I won't be making coffee tonight, but that's okay. To be honest, I don't really need the coffee tonight anyway. Who am I fooling? Of course, I always need coffee. This is still running, which is really good. I put the little windscreen around the... This is it's a little solo stove that I've used in many other videos before when I make coffee. And this is like my little backpacking stove. It's just an alcohol burning stove. But I have this like little windscreen around it, because if you don't have that, it'll just not be effective at all. And then my Toke's, what do you call it? I can't even say it now. My little canister, my pot, I guess you'd call it a pot, it has a lid, and if you're ever trying to conserve heat, you really do want to have a lid on something. It'll get hotter a little quicker. So right now I am cooking with heat. I love this heat. There's steam coming off. That is a very good sign, because yeah, not having coffee is, I mean, it's a sad story, isn't it? But having cold soup, yeah, that's worse. So I'm gonna be really happy. I've got some City Bakery bread. I wanted like a baguette or something, but they didn't have any at the grocery store when I was there. So I'm just gonna sit down, have my soup, enjoy it a little bit, and we are definitely probably already into the next UTC day. I haven't checked the time. Nope, we're 7 minutes away from it. So by the time I finish eating my soup, I can go on to the second part of the activation where I'm using my end-fed half-wave. So if you want to hang around for that, stick around. I don't know if I'll put it all in the same video or not. This will be just like a little intermission here. Thank you so much. I'll be right back. Okay, change of plans. Actually, I got a message from my wife, and I need to run one quick errand, pick up somebody before I pick up my daughters when they finish their stuff tonight. So I need to probably do this in like 20-30 minutes or something. But I want to go ahead and finish off this activation since I went ahead and put up the antenna. My soup is still so piping hot. It's been like 10 minutes. I got it like super hot, so I'm waiting for that to cool off anyway. Just got to think about what I need to do here. I got on the 40-meter band. I turned off my ATU so that it's in bypass mode. I got a good match. I haven't started anything yet, but I did put in my logs over here on the side that I'm on 40 meters, and it is 00 hours. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, yes. I need to make sure I can spot myself, because I've probably waited so long that it won't pick me up on the RBN again. So let's go ahead and start calling. .5 K-4510 CW. You may hear me slurping my soup in the background. Good kitchen logs. Oh, wait. Oh! It's Joshua! Okay, I got a W4. We'll see how many there are. Holy cow. I think I got that right. Oh, of course. Evan's a great guy. Holy cow, they thought that was the end. Holy cow. I will not be able to work all this pilot. Okay, did I get that? No, no. Boy, these are... Okay, I know there's a... Oh, there we go. Good to get you, Chuck. It's just nuts. It's so nuts. Okay. I widened my filter there, so... Okay, Scott, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna try to do PB. We'll see if anybody listens. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, maybe that was, maybe I did hear a Z. Seven. Good to get your logs. This is an insane pileup. Oh wait, maybe it was supposed to be Ohio instead of... Strong signal. Okay, I heard a GB in there. I think it's maybe 3 GB. Ask me how I picked him out. I could just hear him somehow. Okay, I think I've heard a case. Oh, WC. Bob always gives a greeting to Hazel. Ooh, this is such an unruly pileup. This soup is delicious. Okay, sorry, I'm going to get the C. I'm going to ask for a C, and it's probably going to be 100 people. Okay, okay. Canadian, why? Ah, did it again. I'm going to hate to leave all these people, but I'm going to have to... Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay, okay. There we go. I read my own writing. Z, C, F. Holy cow, this is crazy. Crazy! 0038. I'm gonna get a one call. Okay, wait. Okay, W3. It's possible I was hearing a J, or one when it was actually a J. Since nobody else called me back. Holy cow, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. Okay, I already got you. Oh no, it's GM, not GB. Sorry, confused you there. Okay, hang on. I heard MC, I think. Let's find out. There we go. Thought I heard you in there. Well, I heard your C. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. I do that still. Right here. Oh boy, this is so unruly. I haven't heard you in a long time. Okay. Guess who I heard in there is Brian. See, he's calling me all frequency and I can hear him so well. Good to get you in there, buddy. Makes such a huge difference. Did you guys all hear it too? I've got to get off here soon. There we go. Okay. Okay, wait. I know I'm hearing a Z in there. I know I heard a W2. Did I get that right? Okay. Did I hear that? This is the most West Virginia I've ever gotten in. Okay, I'm going to go for the K0, and this is going to be my last call. Okay. Sorry. Oh boy, that's so hard. You are my last call, I'm afraid. I'm going to let these guys down. Let me turn on the light a little bit here so I can take a better picture. That's nice, thank you. Okay, let me take a few photos. I need to pack this up and get on my way here. I gotta take pictures of my logs and everything else. This is a little crazy. This was a very unruly pileup for some reason tonight. A lot of it, now you're hearing a lot of just nighttime noise on the 40-meter band as well. Ooh, I just turned on my headlamp, didn't mean to do that yet. But I will be turning it on here in just a second. Let me take photos of the logs here real quick while I am thinking about it. This was a really, really pleasant activation, actually. I had a total of 60 contacts. Now, that was probably 40 of them were the end of the day stuff here. Yeah, there we go. And like 20 on the front side on 20 meters, or maybe a little bit more than 20. Could have been more than 20. I'm not going to count them right now, but that'll be in my field report on QRPer.com. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me on this activation. I really, really appreciate it. Ooh, got to take a picture of his key in low light, of course. Thanks for the key, KC4C, well, Jonathan, KC4C. KC4 CFT, KM4 CFT. I've had too many call signs in my head here. I'll start to pack things up, but I'm not going to do a video of me packing up my antenna and everything. It's just not going to be good in this low light. But anyway, thank you for coming along with me. I know this was like a super, super long video. Well, just super long, maybe not super, super long. But it was kind of fun. Here on this end, it wasn't too fun when that car was coming around and it was making so much noise. I didn't want to do my activation during that. They were just kids playing around. But I couldn't, I've heard too many stories about people posting videos and an ambient music in the background will kick off a copyright violation on YouTube, and then you have to try to solve it, and it's a pain. So I didn't really want to do that. And I had a delicious soup. I had some bread too. Is there any left in here? No, I don't think so. Okay, that's cold soup now. But it was piping hot earlier. So happy about that. I said it last time I did an activation outdoors at night. I actually really love nighttime activations. Now, if I'm being honest, I much prefer the place I went to last time. So probably the video I did before this one, or close to it. I was in Pisgah Forest, about 7 miles up the road, and it was a really remote site. And it was a weekday, and so nobody was there. Like 3 or 4 cars passed the entire time I was out there. And I love that. And I was activating in the dark. I don't mind. I'm not afraid of animals. I don't like people. So that's my whole deal here. I really like this, being out here. And nobody's really, it's actually been pretty quiet out here overall while I've been out here. I don't know if I left myself enough time to do what I need to do for my wife, though. I don't know. I should. I think I've got enough time. Let's see what time it is. I can make it work. I can make it work. For sure. Seems like I've just been in such a rush lately with everything. It's nice coming out here and having a peaceful activation. Not too rushed. Thanks for hanging in there with me for the activation. And now I just need to collect things. And you may look around and kind of think, like, let me pull out the, if I can pull out the tripod at all from here. This is how I do my activations. You can't see anything, and all I do is make a bunch of noise on the camera because I don't ever turn it off or edit anything. But like, you look around out here and you can tell, like, it'd be really difficult to see what you need to do in the dark. But let me assure you that when I turn on my headlamp, let's see, wrong side, there we go. And then I turn on both sides, I see fine. Like, I mean, for me, you can't tell in the video, but like, I see everything I need to see when I'm out here. This thing is massively bright. This Phoenix light is just killer. It's so good. Like, I can see like way out if I want to. So when I'm packing up, since it's on my head, I see everything I need to see. Like, this is just like being in daylight for me. Really easy to do. I don't keep my headlamp on though when I'm doing my field, the activation videos and stuff, because it's just a little too bright and intense. Although in the last video when I was in Pisgah National Forest in the dark, I forgot to bring my lantern, and I was using this headlamp on a low setting as a lantern, and it functioned fairly well for that. Anyway, so never leave home without a headlamp. Makes all the difference in the world. Anyway, thank you so much again for joining me on this activation. Thanks to my Patreon and Coffee Fund supporters and just people who are having a difficult time falling asleep. I am glad that I'm the cure for your insomnia. Seriously. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Take care of one another while you're out there, because all we got on this planet's each other. And until next time, 7 twos.